doing my thing, looking so good, make the whole world sing. I'm just doing my thing, doing my thing. Keep your eyes on this.
We are here in front of the Amazonite Smoky Hawk case that we did the interview with Tim Doris, and everything that you've seen so far has been part of the inside show here at the HardRock Summit. And there is also an outside show. It's called the Tent Show, and it's a big part of this show as well. And so last year we didn't cover it, but I'm going to walk you out to that area right now. We can take a quick peek so that you can see what it's all about. A lot of wholesale stuff, but other great dealers out there. So right now what I'm doing, hey Sally, I'm walking through kind of the gem hall, and I'm going out the door here, and I'm going to flip the camera around, and you can see that this is the whole tent area back here. So let's kind of walk on down this way, and we'll go investigate some of these tents. If you've ever been to the Denver show, you've seen the Dinosaur Man, and he is here wandering around the halls and bringing laughter and joy as he always does. So we're just going to continue down the walkway here, and you'll see in just a few moments when I get into the tent area that it is somewhat reminiscent of Sainte-Marie-aux-Mines, with these lovely tents, very orderly and very nicely stacked. There are two main entrances to get into here. This is one of the entrances. I think the other is down to the left, somewhere down there. Plenty of parking here, and of course you're going to need your badge to get in, as I somewhat fumble for my badge. There's my badge, and you just flash it to them and they're going to scan you, and in you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right, so there are two large covered tents similar to what you see here, and they are air conditioned inside, so it is somewhat nice and comfortable in there. But I'm going to show you some of the other smaller tents before we go into one of the big large tents there. So yeah, it's a very nice pretty area, especially on a nice sunny day like this. It reminiscent of maybe even walking in a park. Since this is normally the parking lot for the hotel, there are restrooms, but they're porta potties, and that's where they are. They also have a porta potty hand washing unit over there. But you could kind of look into one of the big two tents there, and you can see it goes on forever. That's Natural Creations Nature Crafts there. And then this could almost be a scene straight from Sainte-Marie-aux-Mines. You know, they're both two of the big European shows, and very similar to it. You have dealers in here with all kinds of things. We're talking pyramids. We've got the Uruguayan minerals here with the geodes, all different sizes and affordability, and it just goes on and on and on. So that is what it's like out here, and there are multiple rows. As you can see, we can go down this way, and kind of a fun, neat area to wander around in. And again, if you have a nice day like it is today, then it's quite a joy to just wander about. And so this is where you'd go to find all kinds of jewelry, paraphernalia. Again, we'll just walk through. This is decor stones and all kinds of backlit quartzes here, quartz bowls, nice quartz with rutilated quartz there, all on these lovely stands. Instagram decor stones if you want to check it out for yourself. And there's more stuff from Decor Zones out in the middle if you really want like really great big nice pieces for your garden or something. That'd be a great place to check it out. So you know, you could spend all kinds of time wandering among the tents and looking at the latest. We're going to take you into this big tent right here and take a quick look around, so let's go. And they do have a nice map there with all the dealers listed and everything. So we're going to enter the big tent here. And as we enter,
Well,
There's
hi,
my good buddy,
everybody.
John Cornish. John, how you doing,
Hey,
brother?
I'm doing really good, Brian. I'm really glad that we get to have an opportunity with all of you today to share what's going on at the Hard Rock Show.
Well, I feel bad because last year I neglected to cover any of the tents out here, and you had the good grace to point that error out to me. I appreciate that because my goal is to create as complete a vision of what's going on here in Denver as possible.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you to take us around this, the second of the large tents. I showed the audience the first one. Take us around here and just kind of show us what's going on.
Excellent. Well, the first thing that we got going on here in the big tents is last year we had the fossils and the crystals separated.
Okay.
This year we brought those two tents together in the one big tent that we've got, and we've really got a lot of high quality dealers that have really brought in some exceptional materials. So whether it's petrified wood or it's fossils from the Green River Formation, crocoites or quartz crystals, we've got such an abundance of dealers here, really good quality dealers.
How many dealers are in this big tent? Do you know?
Oh, there must be 20, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
And they vary the clear across. And you can see here as we're walking in the background, you can see some of the displays that the dealers have.
Superb fossils. Look at those.
Oh my gosh, and just booth after booth where we look at this type of quality. And for those of us who enjoy the mineral world, the fossil world that surrounds us, this is really an exceptional show to come on into because you get the high end, you get the decorator, and you also get the collector minerals and fossils that we're all looking for.
Well, and good point. Like here we got Pinnacle 5 Minerals.
Yeah.
And they have a booth out in the inside show, which is kind of more of the high-end stuff. This is more their wholesale stuff.
Exactly.
And so they're in both places. And as I look down here, I see UK Mining Ventures.
Oh, they've got a big booth. All their brand new fluorites that they've been digging.
But they're tied with, Crystal Classics. So we've got the Crystal Classics high-end stuff and the UK Mining Ventures wholesale stuff.
Oh, and there's such a plethora of material that's available too, and when you put that screaming fluorescence on those fluorites, you can't beat them at all, But they've been mining continuously, which is what a lot of the groups that are in here are doing. They're actively mining, and so the specimens that you're seeing, whether fossil or mineral, they're the first time that they've been offered brand new materials that have been recently discovered.
Sure.
And that's where it gets exciting in this world because you get that opportunity to see things that maybe you've never seen before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at that point, your heart starts racing. You start getting a big old smile on your face. You can't hardly stop.
So, John, tell me you like minerals without telling me you like minerals.
Oh, I don't even think I could do it, Brian.
Right. Well, I see Matrix India down there again.
Oh, yeah.
They've got, their high-end stuff inside the show, and they got their more wholesale stuff. But more importantly, there's this company, which I think is John.
Who is that guy?
Cornish? Cornish?
Oh my gosh,
know.
I'm going to have to be nicer to Brian. I can tell, huh?
John, let's stick our head in your booth and take a look at some of the things that you brought to the show.
Yeah, we brought over 200 wholesale flats, recent material that I've made up from the mining that I've done. And then as we get down towards the other end, we're looking at Midwest material that's come from the Midwest mine. So a lot of calcites, marcasites, glenas, those types of materials, very beautiful materials, sparkling right out of the mine. So we've been really fortunate. We've had a very successful show in regards to the wholesale materials. We've gone through, over 100 flats easily right now. And it's really great when you have your customers come by, they look at your materials, they recognize the value, and we can offer them cheap enough in the wholesale flats that anybody can afford them. This is not about who has the most money or the most prestige. This is about your appreciation and your love for the geologic sciences. And here, this is the epitome of that, where we get to see these incredibly beautiful things.
I love it. And you have wholesale, and then you have kind of more higher end stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of the great crocoite from the Adelaide mine.
Yeah, I love digging that stuff.
I especially love this because That's like, I think the first time you and I connected in
Yes.
the field.
Yeah.
We were both there together, and we actually filmed that Adelaide Mine film.
Oh, and
while
poor
we were
Brian,
there.
he had to listen to my music too.
No, I didn't have to listen to it. You played it a little bit, and I'm like, enough, my ears are bleeding.
Enough, my ears are bleeding. So we've got the Azurite Sons from the mainland Australia. This is dug in Aboriginal country, and a portion of the proceeds we make actually support the Aboriginal people there. So it's a really nice cooperative relationship.
Is that with Dean?
That's with Dean,
Yeah.
yep. And then we've got the Crocoites, which is over on the island of Tasmania. And for any of you that have the ability to travel, Tasmania is one of the most beautiful places that you'll ever end up by going to. And it's a place that I could really recommend. Let me know if you're going, and we'll see if we can get you a tour in the mine.
Absolutely.
So
What
this
a great
is just
trip that
kind of a
was.
smattering of some of the materials that we've brought. We've got other world materials here, and it's everything from thumbnails right on up to the big cabinet specimens.
And even the Hewlandites that you brought out.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you think I'd have more than one of those on the table, but
Well, hey, man, maybe they're moving.
wait till next year. Wait till next year.
Hey, preview of things to come in Tucson.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? A Butte beer bottle. How many of
Like
you
that.
ever seen a beer bottle for sale at a rock show? You know,
Fantastic.
and that's really the joy of coming to the shows, is that you're going to get the opportunity to see so many people. You're going to get the opportunity to talk to these knowledgeable individuals where you can express yourself, and they're going to go ahead and be able to latch on to that. And the conversations that you have will end up by yielding lifetime friendships. And that's really one of the ultimate graces of the shows. The minerals are great,
Yep.
but it's the family
human
that we
connection.
love that we
Absolutely.
get to see. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And of course, Brian's a perfect example of that, everybody. I mean, what a guy.
Okay, gotta hug you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Brian.
Love you, man.
Love you guys too.
All
Hey,
right, be
appreciate
good.
your watching, and yeah, come on out next year and we will have some beautiful materials. All the other dealers will too.
And also check out George. Jesus, oh my God, this is a family show. Also check out John Cornish at his Mineral City booth.
Yeah, we're in
during
building
Tucson.
E, and we're in unit 12. We'll look forward to saying hi. I look forward to actually just shaking hands and saying hello. I like meeting you. You guys are the ones that are really bringing the energy to the shows to make them such a dynamic event, and we all benefit from that.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. You be good, and we will all catch you later. Thanks, folks.
Cheers.
Eyes on me.